Hello to you. Oh, look, why is it looking at you? The camera's over there. Going well. Hello, welcome to Family Focus, the high-low game with myself, Andy B, and Jojo. We've just got a bit of Roxette playing, and we'll be with you properly in about 2 minutes. If you want to let us know what your high and low of the week is, you can do. You can drop it in a comment, actually, on the YouTube or Facebook video. You can message us, WhatsApp, or you can email us, hello@pure247radio.org. I'm going to eat some yogurt, and we'll be back in about 1 minute and 50. We're back, and I'm still eating my yogurt. Right, that was Roxette. View from a Hill. This is Andy B and Jojo. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. If you want to see us in Studio One, you can do. Yeah. Just head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Pure247Radio.
Cool.
I don't know why you have to have an @ It's only YouTube. It's a YouTube thing. It's what it is. Facebook, Instagram, and X. It's whatever it is. Facebook.com, X.com /Pure247Radio.
It's worth it because, drum roll please, Andy B is wearing a different T-shirt.
I am wearing a different T-shirt
with gold.
It's got gold on it. I know. It's a brand new T-shirt which I really quite like.
Yeah.
Partly because one, it's very clean. That's always good. But it's my editor's T-shirt.
Yeah. Special.
So it's very special, and I'm quite chuffed with this.
It's the special, like on the Lego movie. You're
is
wearing
special.
The special.
The Craggle. Right, now we have a little thing we do every single week here on Family Focus. We call it the high-low game. Basically, the high and low of the last 7 days. That's the high-low game, right?
Since last Sunday.
Since last
Does
Sunday.
that include Sunday or not include last Sunday?
Well, I guess you could
from
say
Monday?
from 6 o'clock on Sunday, because that's when our show finishes.
Ah, okay. So it's going to be after 6 from last Sunday up till now.
So, otherwise known as the last week. Just let us know your highs and lows. And here's the thing: it might be my low point was I carried a bucket of water. My high was I carried a bucket of water, and it didn't fall over.
Ah.
It can be the same thing. You can reduce, reuse, recycle your words as well.
Yes, you don't have to have an absolute separately different one from your high to your low. And in fact, we often don't.
No, and this is the thing. When we went to the gathering with Christian Vision for Men in 2024, my low point was going to the gathering because it was absolutely wasted. My high point was being at the gathering because it was brilliant fun. Yes. So my tiredness was my low, but the reason for the tiredness was also the reason for the joy.
Whew.
And the joy won.
Yeah, so we're going to play that soon, aren't we?
Well,
very, very
kind of
soon.
now.
Oh, we're on it. We're totally on it now.
We're on it now.
We don't have like a jingle. You see, and whenever we have features, we tend to have jingles. And of course, we can't do that when we're on YouTube or Facebook. And you didn't really take to all my sound effects. So that's why we need a sound effect for a kind of like, hey, this is the high-low game, and then we have a little something in the background.
I couldn't possibly comment on what it is
I'm
that
going to
you're
get
talking
back
about.
on that, you know. I'm going to bring back the sound effects. I think it's missing from this show.
I reckon we should go to a bunch of charity shops and see what we can find that makes a noise.
That'll be fun.
Like
Although
a xylophone.
I might get kicked out if we keep shaking everything and trying to make everything to make a noise.
Probably.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We'll try and bring some sound effects back because I've realised we need a bed. We need a under kind of music kind of thing going on when we do the high-low. I mean, we could sing or make it, do that beatbox.
Or not.
Boom, boom, boom.
or not. Emphasis on not.
You haven't done that thing where you ask the presenters, have you? And ask them their high-low and then got a list already, have you? You haven't done it, have you?
No.
What's your low then? Are you going to start this thing, get this thing started, as it were?
Get this party started. Toby Mac.
Woohoo.
What, you want my low point? My low point. Wow, it's a tough one.
Oh, really? Well, that's interesting.
Well, it's not been a horrible
week.
day. It's been a good day, actually, with a
7
miracle
days,
in the middle of it.
a week.
I mean, from the last week, I would have to say Wednesday going to see the Team of Rock in Manchester because the weather was horrendous all the way. So it was like 2 hours 20, I think was what Google said, or whatever it was. Nearly 3.25 hours.
Ooh.
And it was just heavy rain.
Yeah.
Now, I don't mind the rain. It's fine. I'm pretty competent in the rain. My issue is not the rain. My issue is of the idiots on the road who don't know how to drive in the rain.
No.
For example, if you're driving along the road and it starts to rain and you've got your cruise control, what's the one thing you must do? Turn off your cruise control. Absolutely critically important. Why? Because your cruise control doesn't know that it's raining and it'll hit a patch of water. It'll keep going. You will aquaplane.
Ooh, that's bad,
for example. So yes, that was my low point. It's a journey.
Is that in the manual then, in the highway code that you're supposed to turn your
I think it's in the highway
control?
code. It should be in the manual, certainly.
Yeah.
Yes,
heavy
I'm pretty sure.
rain and potentially and snow and ice and things like that.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. I live on cruise control, but not when it's raining heavily.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of surface rain. It's quite dangerous.
A lot of surface water.
You can't always see it, can you?
No, so that's my low point from the last week. It was driving to Manchester and back because it was hell.
Yeah,
the drive
nothing wrong
was
with
awful.
Manchester
no,
or the journey.
We
just
love Manchester.
The rain.
We love the rock team, but the drive to Manchester and back was hell. Utterly terrible. The traffic. I aimed to hit Manchester's outer ring road after 9 o'clock, thinking, well, we might hit a little bit of rush hour, but maybe we should miss the worst of it. Oh, my days. No.
No, not at all.
No,
do you think the rain
crawled.
affected that, I suppose?
I suspect so. People didn't fancy the bus and the train. I'll get the car.
But also
Maybe.
slow traffic down because, some people are. Lots of sensible road users on the road.
There's plenty of
going
sensible road
slower.
users. There are many sensible road users. That's just
You're not the only one,
Well,
sometimes you feel like it, don't
sometimes
you?
I feel like it. I do drive to a rather high standard. I'm professionally trained. So it was the drive there and the drive back, which was just dreadful.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, and the same on the way back, was it?
Yes, but not because of the rain, just because of traffic and idiots.
Okay, fair enough.
You know the fact there aren't that many idiots on the road? Yeah, we met many of them with road closures, lane closures.
They followed you.
No, I was following them, and that's the problem. You want to get ahead of the morons on the road.
Yeah, the best thing is behind you when you try driving.
Pretty much.
Yes. My low point, I'll tell you what my actually low point does involve rain as well, but for a different reason. I got up really excited about gardening.
Yes, you did.
On Saturday morning, and I was ready, and the sun was shining, and I thought, I'll just have another coffee, and we'll have a relaxed morning. And honestly, the heavens opened. Well, it didn't actually open; it just sort of fizzled out a little bit, didn't it? And it was just, and then it just got worse and worse. And it was like, this is really wet rain.
I mean, it was especially wet rain because if you've got really big drops of rain, they splash off you and some of the water moves. This is the sort of rain that when it hits you, it doesn't splash. It just soaks in.
I was determined to do some gardening, so I did go out, but I was under a tree. Didn't get too wet.
And you moved some of the apples so that I could mow the grass, which I couldn't do because of the rain then for the next 84 billion hours in a row.
It just didn't stop, did it?
No,
I was
did
gutted.
not.
I mean, I like rain, and I
have
know
yogurt.
we need rain. You carry on with your yogurt. But when you get in your head you want to do something, I mean, I guess you couldn't do anything about driving because you needed to get where you... Because if it had been just like, hey, let's just not bother, you couldn't do that. People were expecting you, people were waiting for you. You had to go. I guess I suppose I didn't have to do gardening on a Saturday, but it's kind of one of the days that we have free because we're busy most of the rest of the week. So it was a bit frustrating. This isn't the first time this has happened to us. We've all got set out, tools ready, with enthusiasm and gusto. I mean, Alan Titchmarsh would have been proud of us. Remember Ground Force on the BBC?
I remember Ground
They had
Force.
like a team, and they would swamp the garden.
They were
I don't know
brilliant.
if it rained. I don't remember it raining. I'm sure.
No, I remember it getting very wet.
They carried on, didn't they? Rain or shine. But you can't really mow when it's raining, really. Well, you shouldn't.
You could. I would highly recommend against it. Now, we have a petrol mower, not an electric mower.
Yeah.
So it's a lot safer for us, but I still wouldn't fancy going out in the rain to mow.
No.
Because...
I suppose the soil gets softer, because I was just going to do some hoeing or some weeding, but then it's all yucky and wet and no, not good.
Do since I have grown my beard, eating yogurt is a whole new interesting exercise.
Haven't they come up with some sort of really fangle squirt sort of inventions of how to eat?
I've seen it. You can get a beard bib, which honestly I thought that's stupid until I got a beard and thought. That's really smart because this is how I have to eat anything with liquid.
Did you hang it under your lip or something like that?
It goes on. It hangs off you. It's a bit like a mask, kind of.
Yeah.
But it sort of sits so it protects your beard. Because there's nothing worse than you have a shower, you clean yourself, you wash your beard. Even if you oil it, which I do sometimes, I brush it out. You have some cereal, you drip milk with it. And if it's milk with anything like sugary, it sticks.
Yeah.
And it's not much fun.
Okay.
So yeah, eating yogurt is a new challenge.
Oh, you give me an idea for Christmas, eh?
Beard baubles.
No, a beard bib.
You've done the beard baubles.
Yeah, done the baubles. They don't help you, do they? Really? I wouldn't like you to eat with. Imagine that with your baubles in, trying to eat your yogurt. No. That wouldn't be helpful at all. So those are our lows then, all related to rain, interestingly. And as I say, we're not downing rain.
Well, rain and traffic.
Yes.
I know people can have accidents, vehicles break down. That's fine. I've driven for long enough.
Yeah.
I've driven more than probably most anybody who's listening right now. You're gonna have accidents. You're gonna hit things. Things are gonna hit you. That's fine. It's life. But I'm pretty confident some of these incidents were not because of mechanical breakdown, but of individual overconfidence.
Yes.
The greatest reason for bad smashes.
I don't want to be negative about rain, you see, because I've sometimes, when it's the summer and you're very hot and you really appreciate the rain. And singing in the rain. I mean, we've actually got a song with that on, haven't we?
I was an all year round cyclist. I don't cycle much at the moment because I'm hot, but I was an all year round cyclist. But if it started to rain, I wouldn't cycle. The reason being, people driving in their cars, it rains, the car's messed up, can't see the cyclist splat. So that I have been splatted by someone,
no.
So I don't. If it's just started to rain, I won't cycle.
I must admit, you do get puddles, don't you? And it's in the highway code. You're not allowed to splash people on the pavement, are you? And
No.
I've only ever been splashed once, and I've been walking on pavements for many years. Only ever happened once when I was running.
You're not allowed to do it maliciously.
No, I suppose it can be accidental.
I mean, driving trucks, I've got people very, very wet, and there is a limit to what you can do on a small road when you don't see a puddle. Because it's not always possible. But I remember going past a school where the kids were actually standing next to the puddles. Oh. And you knew what they were going to do. As soon as you came near, they went right against the road so they can get completely soaked.
Oh, I see. They did it on purpose.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
So despite your best intentions, there are limits to avoiding splashing people with puddles. Mm-hmm. I always go slower. I try and do what you can. But here's the thing about a 44-ton truck. It moves quite a lot of water at slow speed, and there is a limit to what you can do in traffic and all the rest of it. So
definitely. I mean, to be fair, I think the reason why I haven't been splashed is because I am actually I realise that and know that, and so I try to avoid standing by a puddle when a car comes by, because you never know.
And in fairness to car drivers and truck drivers, it's not always possible to avoid puddles and not get people wet.
No, I totally get that. Absolutely.
But you definitely shouldn't be going out your way to do it, because that's really stupid and horrible.
That's right. Should we move on to high points?
We can move on to high points.
I wonder if you can have a high-low that relates to rain. I suppose arguably you can. You can say your high point was actually going to rock because the low was going and the low was going. But yeah, you could do that. Anyway, what's your high point?
My high, do you know?
What's that look for?
Because you've just completely thrown me and my brain is just emptied of what on earth is she talking about? Where is she going? Help.
I don't know.
What's my high point? Mowing the grass today. Because it features a miracle.
Yeah.
But I'm going to explain that later. Not in the high-low game.
Exciting.
That's why today is the high. Mowing the grass it contains a miracle. That's my high point.
Mowing miracle.
Yes, Nathan and I developed a brilliant, awesome teamwork. Okay.
Yeah.
It took two of us to mow because the house we live in now, that God opened up the door for us last year, it was basically derelict for quite a few years.
Yeah.
The grounds themselves, it's way too big. It's like a half, 3/4 acre garden thing. So it's not a garden. It's grounds.
Neglected.
But that's probably like a 10-year growth or something.
Yeah.
It was shocking. So you can't actually just mow the grass.
Yeah.
It is impossible. You can't even trim the grass. We actually had to use the blade of death to get the worst of it, because there's like a 4-inch, not joking, I measured it, it's like a 4-inch bed of grass above the ground, and you have to kind of trim, hack and do what you can, and when it gets low enough, then you can kind of use the mower to try and get the grass away, which is hard work. So today, myself and Nathan, we spent, was it an hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours? I lost track in the end. It was a long time, and we actually mowed, I think we're actually doing right. I think we've got about 40% of the garden done now.
Wow.
So we spent 2.5 hours mowing half the garden or less.
Yeah. So
not very fine cut either, just saying.
That's your high point and a miracle.
My high point is not so much the mowing. I quite enjoy mowing, actually.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it. My high point actually is what happened at the end of the mowing.
Oh, sweet.
Which I'm not going to share on the high-low game.
Ooh.
I don't want to detract from the game.
No. I'm trying to think of my high point this week. It's been a busy one. My word for the week that I gave Nathan for the wind down show
cake now.
Was roller coaster. So it's been up and down, up and down. So it's very difficult to come up with some highs and lows because it's been up and down, like an up and down thing.
Homemade cake, this.
Homemade cake. Oh, that was a high actually. The chocolate cake yesterday.
This cake was awesome. And I made it myself.
Very nice.
This is not my top 3 cakes I've ever made.
So I made a lemon drizzle cake at the beginning of the week. So cake's been high on my high list because we've enjoyed that. I would say it's just I love the sound of the wind when I'm inside in the warm, cozy.
I like the caveat. I
yeah.
love the sound of the wind. In bed, tucked up with a nice cup of cocoa with the window slightly ajar.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you were out in the wind and not appreciating it and had to be. But when you're all cozy and warm inside, I love that sound. It's just incredibly powerful. And yeah, I love, and the wind and the rain together just whooshing about outside, and I'm like all safe and snug inside. I could sit and listen to that sound. I could lose hours just sitting there, listening to the wind. I would get nothing done if I sat and listened.
I can lose hours eating my cake.
Yes, I see that now.
This was a really good cake, though.
It was good.
This is top 3 for me in my life. I do a lot of baking, by the way. I like baking. It helps me to relax, unwind, and enjoy.
Ah, hey, Karen would be proud of you. She talks about that, doesn't she?
I missed the weekend wind down on Friday.
You missed it. How did you miss it?
Because I worked really hard on Friday. I finished at 9:30 on Friday night.
Enough.
And I think I heard the first 10 minutes of Nathan's show, and that was it. And I was flat out working. So, yeah, I missed Karen's thing. What did she talk about?
I missed that bit as well because I was working hard. But what I'm saying is Karen provides, so she would be proud of you doing something that you enjoy because that will help your mental health. I remember saying that. I've locked in the noggin something that Karen said.
I've got an additional high.
What?
Since I've had heart issues 6 years ago, bearing in mind I used to do, I would say about 98% of all the cooking in the household for about 20 years. I've done very little cooking. Now, part of that is because we changed over roles. So I'm now working full-time as a volunteer for Pure Media. I got my own show, magazine to edit and all that. Yep. But I think a big part, if I'm honest, is I haven't got the energy to stand up. That's been quite upsetting, actually. And I've tried to do a few meals and I get so far and I just have to, I always have somebody in the room, not because it's not safe for me to stand, but because I know I'm going to get to a point where I just can't carry on. And I've done that the last few like Saturday evening meals, which is the only meal I can even try and do because of workload. The last few I've had to get so far and said, I have to sit down. I can't do it anymore. Because my heart just doesn't beat faster. This is the problem of the medication that I've now been taken off. Anyway, so because my heart won't beat faster, if you're standing and doing exercise in the kitchen, your heart is beating faster than at rest. My heart won't leave resting. That's the problem. So I get so far and have to stop. So 2 weeks ago, I saw my cardiologist and she took me off of one of my medications that I'm on, which is designed to slow my heart down. The one that was, let's call it what it is, excessively effective, basically.
Well, it works,
It's
too well.
Way too good. But I'm actually be able to mow the grass now. And so last night was the first meal in, I don't know, like 2 years, 3 years, maybe a couple of years.
That you've done
fully on my own from scratch, all the way to finish for my family.
And it was very nice.
A cake. It was very good.
Yeah.
So I was
on the same day.
I know. It was a really good high point for me. I got quite emotional. I actually managed to cook a meal for my family.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been able to.
Brilliant. So
And the family does what the
things.
family does. The family steps in and does what it's got to do.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what families are for. But yeah, it was really struggling that I just have been unable to.
Simple things in life, isn't it, can please us. Little things.
Always the simple things in life.
Brilliant. So that was the high-low game. We play this as a family around the table, help each other with the things that have gone on during the day. If things haven't gone quite so well, we can commiserate or help each other, maybe come up with some advice on how to get round problems. So highly recommend this game to play whenever you're with friends, family, maybe at the bus stop with a stranger.
It's a good
Why
game.
not? Hey, what's the high-low of your day? They might walk away from you, but I don't know. If you live in a
It'll
sort
be
of
fine.
small town and you kind of know people,
I heard it on the
it might be
radio.
fine.
It's okay.
so yeah, have fun with that. And if you would like to share your highs and lows, then do get in touch. Hello at Pure247Radio.org, WhatsApp, or any of the socials. We are here live in the Studio 1, and we are also on YouTube and Facebook. And Andy is eating his cake, so I've got to keep talking.
No, I can talk if you want, but, you know.
So do you want to hear some news items then?
I do. This is so good
As
cake.
we move forward. I know are you allowed to say that when it's your own cake?
Oh, if anybody actually would able to taste this, they'd agree. This is so good.
I'm struggling to find.
Thing is, I made this yesterday. It's
here.
still perfectly moist.
That is a sign of a good cake, is it? That it retains its moisture for a little bit longer than just one day.
Yeah, there are some tricks you can use for that. Do you want to know how to help yourself?
Help myself.
Bake a more moist cake.
Go on then. Gosh, radio silence.
No, I was tuned. So when you take your cakes out of the oven, okay, what you want to do obviously is to cool the cakes down. Then you can cut them, slice them, jam them, cream them, whatever you're going to do. But you obviously got to cool them down. However, before you take your cake out of the cake tin, before you even separate your cake from the cake tin, leave it. Let it cool. And my rule of thumb is this: when you can happily, easily pick up the cake tin on your own with your hands without an oven glove, that is the point at which it has now cooled down enough that you can separate the cake from the tin, tip it out and stick it on a proper cooling rack.
Ah, well, I did that with my lemon drizzle cake because it told me so in the instructions, and it was still a bit dry. So
Because the thing is, the stuff at the edge, if you cut it out of the cake tin, as soon as you put that in the air, it's going to start drying, isn't it?
yeah,
Which means the moisture comes out, which means you get like a crust around the edge, which is bad. Whereas if you leave it in the cake tin to cool more naturally, it sorts itself out a bit better.
yeah, okay. Good one. Hey, tips here, information,
Honestly.
funny stories. Honestly, it's all here
There's a cloud update I've done, and I'll do a miracle soon.
on the Family Focus. And also, yeah, a miracle still to come. Absolutely
This
fantastic.
cake is so good.
Oh, good. Well, waxing lyrical about your own cake. I'm not sure that's allowed.
Have your cake and eat it.
Yes. So here we go. A study finds 7 in 10 of us have experienced. I like this one because it's a big word. Travel dysmorphia. Dysmorphia. Have you heard of that word before? Dysmorphia.
Yeah.
Cool word. I love.
Yeah, but
I
not
love
in
big
association
words.
with travel.
No. A study has revealed that 7 in 10 of us report feeling travel dysmorphia, believing they haven't seen enough of the world compared to others. Is that what dysmorphia is? Just feeling like they just haven't seen
Well,
as
it's
much.
a fear of something, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. They're just feeling down because they haven't seen as much as somebody else. Which is,
Oh, right. So they're just jealous.
well, I don't know. I mean, I suppose they feel like they haven't travelled enough.
I
not
love it when they try and
necessarily.
make something really not very nice to something really good.
Potentially, but I mean, if people travel into different places, it's like, well, I'd like to go there, and you see someone do something, you think, well, I'd like to do that, and perhaps I should have done. Maybe I've not been traveling enough, not to sort of be jealous towards them, but thinking maybe we haven't travelled enough. Maybe we haven't done this. Maybe
Interesting. So dysmorphia is a condition. It's a mental condition
wow.
relating to how you perceive yourself. I thought I'd talk about this.
Ah.
Most commonly from what I'm looking at here, I thought it
Yeah.
was the case. It's most commonly to how you see yourself physically in regards to how big you are or small you are. Okay,
Yeah.
that's how you'd normally do it. So
Okay.
it's a psychological condition.
Oh dear.
So if you're suffering from holiday dysmorphia or travel dysmorphia, it means you actually have a psychological condition.
Well, it's in inverted commas, so I'm guessing they're just using this term loosely, aren't they? They're not really going like someone's completely got such a desperate problem.
They're using a medical term,
Well, yeah.
which means a psychological mental issue.
Well, I'll tell you a bit more. I mean, I think they're using this word perhaps extremely. So the study found less than half are satisfied with their travel history. So dissatisfaction with your travel history is not a dysmorphia, is it really? It's not like a big mental health condition. So with social media driving much of this anxiety, so I suppose on social media you've got these great pictures of people smiling in different places, aren't they? You know, I don't know, in Australia, New Zealand, I'm trying to think of names, you know, the Caribbean, Jamaica, I don't know, lots of different places.
That was really good cake, just saying.
Oh, good. So I suppose people among Gen Z, 55% say social media makes them feel behind in life. Which is sad, isn't it, really? And they do say a lot about social media not helping. Cost, work, family obligations and logistics are major barriers, though many younger travellers assume they have time to reach their goals. So I suppose they'll do it later. Though my understanding was people would tend to go when they were young, before they sort of settled down and got a proper job or something. So despite this, nearly a third of us have never left the country, and the average goal is visiting 22 countries, including Japan, France, Greece and Australia, which is interesting, isn't it, what people's goals are. Yeah. Travel priorities are shifting. So baby boomers, I don't know who they are, 40, 50s are they, focus on smaller trips, and Gen X, whoever they are.
Do you know, it's something I've recently made a conclusion of. It would appear that we know that when people are younger and they're getting older, they want to define their age group, okay? So back along, it might be smoking. I know smoking's banned now, but when I was a kid, you grew up and one of the ways you'd show you were older is you started smoking, like an adult, or going out to a nightclub, or started to drink proper beer at a pub. So there was this way of defining your age to the people around you. Now, of course, some of that was inappropriate, but we understood it was part of that. And now, I read another term the other day and I thought, huh? It was this term, basically, for not using social media on trains. We are doing this. And they have this really stupid phrase. And I thought, no, that's not a stupidly phrased thing. What that is called is not using the social media. Shut up.
Oh, I see.
It's got a special term. They're trying to commandeer this fake word to say, wow, we've got a trend setting here. We're going to have a hashtag for this movement. We're not using social media on the train.
It's like you and Stephen were talking out one week. I remember you were saying a silent walking, wasn't it? That was really funny.
It's not called silent walking. It's called walking.
That's really funny.
It's not called whatever stupidly on a train thing. It's called sitting on a train. Why do we... Back in the day, okay, I'm not suggesting smoking or drinking is a good thing, by the way, so don't go there. No. But that's how you define yourself and your age group, all right? Or for a girl, you start to wear makeup at a particular age, and now I've got makeup like a grown-up. That's what you do. And now, modern growing up peoples are saying, I'm on a train, not listening to social media. Look at me. No, shut up. Get on the train.
What is it called?
And have
not
a kip.
To?
No, but it's got a special name. There's a trend. There's a trend developing of people sitting on trains and buses not using social media.
How do they let us know?
20 years ago, there was no social media, and all you're doing is what everybody else has done until about 15 years ago.
So
it's not
new. I
new.
assume they let people know when they're not on the train.
That's the whole point.
They've just been
on the train. And the new
train.
trend is, you'll get this, it's a trend. They're talking to people.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, what... You need to go back to the primary school and start your education again, because really, that's just moronic.
Well, anyway, these guys...
20 years ago, there was no social media, 25 years ago. So all they're doing is what we've done for the last 3,000 years in public transport. It's not a new trend.
I don't talk to people on the train.
I get really annoyed by it. It's not new.
I don't talk to people on the train.
It's not a new trend. It's not a new... If you are on a train or a bus and you're not using your social media, well done. Shut up.
We know, but I would
just get on with your day. We don't care.
I don't talk. Usually, I'm commuting, so I want to put my headphones on. I want to switch off. I want to look out the window. I'm not necessarily particularly interested in talking to anybody, so I don't have to be on social media
had a good
to
rant
not.
For a while.
Well, no, but I don't need to be on social media to not talk to people. I don't. If that's what the point is I don't be on social media and talk to people around you. Well, I'll just have music on or the radio on.
I know what this trend is called.
What?
Grandstanding. Look at me, I'm awesome. I'm not on social media. Wow.
How would you know they're not on social media if they don't tell you?
Because they're looking at you, not their phone, and it's a trend.
Yeah, but then you.
So what did we used to call it before mobile phones?
But you'd have to tell people.
I mean, this is that phrase would not work in 1980. What? I'm on the train, not on social media. It hasn't been invented yet, you muppet. Just get on with your day. Look out the train and have a kip. Like the rest of the world.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. So,
Andy B rants. They haven't been around for a while.
I don't know who Gen X is, but they seek meaningful destinations. But Gen Z prioritizes trips with friends and family.
Even that annoys me. It's not Gen Z. It's not Gen X.
I mean, but I don't know what. Well,
it's just people.
I think it was 1990 something. So you're talking
Who cares
about.
what they just.
Well, no, age ranges.
People.
You know, I mean, age ranges help to work out
What
which
is
age
the
ranges.
obsession with sticking people in boxes? It's Gen Z. It's Gen.
Well, we've
They're people.
always been putting people in boxes from the year dot, I think. But anyway, and millenniums aim to maximise each journey. So it's funny. It is interesting, isn't it? I don't know how you feel about travel. I always dreamed of travelling as a young person, and I think possibly you do.
How do I feel about it? Just get on with it.
Well, no, what I'm saying is people would love to travel and soak up new cultures and different languages and different experiences. But it's interesting, isn't it? What have you got, like a list of places you want to go, or are you just not bothered? Don't care.
New study reveals Andy B would like to go to America. I mean, I know it's groundbreaking research. I would love to go to the US. I would love to drive Route 66 and go from the east to the west or the west to the east coast. Also from the north to the south. I would love to do those sorts of things, okay? Here's the thing. I'm not going to tweet you. If I'm on Route 66 in the US, I'm not on my phone. I'm not on my off my phone. I'm in the wherever enjoying...
Do you know what? I must admit, we had on, the Good News Broadcasting Association was talking about phones and mobile phones, not necessarily social media, but I'm assuming that if you're on your phone, well, not necessarily on social media, you could be doing all kinds of things with your phone these days. You could be looking at a to-do list, counting your steps, writing a book. You can do almost anything on your mobile phone now, can't you? It's amazing. It's amazing. So I don't think you really liked that story, did you, particularly?
What gave it away? What gave away the fact that I thought that was stupid? Utterly, pathetically, moronically stupid.
Just see if I can find one that you don't think is that you're not unimpressed
So
with.
basically what that story is talking about is envy, which is bad.
I guess
envious of you because you've gone where I couldn't go.
No, but I think...
here's what you could do. Instead of being envious, which is bad, you could say, wow, you've been. Could you tell me about it?
Well, yeah, you should. I think it would be nice to be impressed when someone else has been on holiday.
Because the moment you say,
them.
well, I haven't been there, you're making them feel rubbish about their experience. It's like when you're winning a game and someone's in a strop because they've lost.
Yeah, I mean,
when our kids did that, we were not impressed.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to have a strop if somebody else wins because what you've done is taken away from their win. And if you're whinging because you haven't gone to Egypt and somebody else has, you're stealing their joy. Don't steal their joy.
Well, I don't think
be glad for them.
I don't think that's what they were going about. I don't think they're stealing people's joy of where they've gone to. They're just
my joy.
Yeah, they're just realizing that they have a list of places they'd like to go. I guess people do like a bucket list. Like I want to travel to this place or that place, or learn this language.
I've been to Jersey. I've been to Guernsey. I've been to England, Scotland, and Wales, and I've been to Spain. Do you know what? My life is full, and France.
Yeah, we need to. I think we don't visit enough of our own country, do we?
No.
Without
England is beautiful.
But
I'm an English man. I live in England. And what do? I'll go to Scotland.
But the news item sort of almost puts you down if you haven't left the country. Like, oh, some people haven't left the country as though it was a bad thing. But it's like, well, it's not bad to not travel.
I knew some folk who, when they got married, they went somewhere for a holiday. Was it the honeymoon, maybe? I don't know. They went there and they thought, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, they had means to go all around the world. Do you know what they did every single year, ever after that, for about 40 years, last time I checked? They go to the same place. Every time they go, they said, we're seeing something new. We love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant idea.
Well, you do also hear that people travel and actually they're more tired when they come back, or the whole preparation and getting there
Don't get me on
tires
that
you more
Don't get me on that soapbox.
than actually having a holiday. So if you know your destination, you know where you're going, it takes that stress out, doesn't it? And you can have a decent rest. Yes. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Well, lovely chat there on travel. Next, moving on. This one's a bit funny. A woman has been hit with a real life GTA moment. I don't know if you know what GTA is. So a woman from Leeds in the United Kingdom got a shock of her life while playing GTA 5. I don't know what it's some sort of game. So Emma Graves, who's 44, was evading police in the game when an actual car
Grand
chase.
Theft Auto.
Oh right, yes. When an actual car chase ended up outside her flat. A vehicle being pursued by the police crashed into her wall just a foot from where she was gaming. That's a bit scary. She said it was absolutely terrifying. She said as the flats shook from the impact. The police later confirmed 8 arrests related to a wider firearms investigation. Whoa! Imagine that. Imagine being immersed in a movie of something that could be real life, and then the real life happens. That's crazy, isn't it? That must have been really, really scary.
Here's some facts. Plugged in. If in doubt, go to Plugged in. So when GTA 5 was launched, it sold $800 million worth of software in a single day, and it took $1 billion in its first week.
Whoa!
But
there's a big but.
Yeah, I'm just skipping down to some interesting
concerning thoughts around it. Go to Plugged in and I'll fill
There
you
are
in.
many things that as parents you might have some serious issues with your children playing this.
Well, this lady was 44. The lady who was playing it, she was 44. So, yeah, concerns for children, potentially. I mean, she was so immersed in it. I would have thought that she wouldn't have been so worried because she's just in this world, and the real world came to be in the virtual world or something.
As parents, can I just give you a quick plugged-in review of it? And I will genuinely, I'll talk to Adam next week about this one. But this is from Plugged In website, so I know they're going to be happy for me to read this out. Many can be turned into sexual objects. This is things in GTA 5. You can experience as many lap dances and close-up shots of naked women as your virtual wallet can afford.
Well, you have to pay for it. Oh,
well,
I see.
You can buy extra credits and stuff within the game. So if your children say, cool, we have GTA 5, it's really good fun. As a parent, can I please urge you, as we do all the time, go and check it out on Plugged In. If that's what you're happy with your children doing, that's your choice. But be informed first before you know what your kids are doing. This is immensely popular.
Yeah, but isn't there an age on it then if it's got those things that it unlocks? So it's not going to be for children, is it?
17 plus.
17 plus.
But since I knew 8-year-olds in the 90s playing 18 rated games very easily, nothing's going to have changed.
They shouldn't be playing those games then, should they really?
No.
But they get hold of them, don't they?
Dead easy. Big Brother's got it. We'll play
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so go to Plugged In.
So just saying GTA 5. Not advisable for little children, Andy B. belief.
No, not
but
at all.
please get yourself informed. The thing about Plugged In, it's not just movies. They've got movies, TVs, music, games, books, YouTube channels, YouTube videos. If you want to know what's in it to be informed as a parent, go and check out pluggedin.com.
Or anybody, actually.
Anybody.
Absolutely.
I do it all the time. I've just done it now as you're chatting. Because GTA 5, I don't fancy that.
I mean, Right. Oh, do they do books? Because I want to read books, but I'm very reluctant because I never know what I'm going to end up reading. And I sometimes think the power of a book is actually much more powerful than sometimes in games.
Adam and I have a conversation about this very regularly. We believe that music is much more powerful than video.
Yeah.
And books are more powerful than anything you hear.
Yeah.
Because you are totally immersed into it and you can go back and read it and really get yourself into it. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So
books, they review
fantastic. Books. So it's worth going there. And
here are some of their reviews. I hope Adam likes this for what I'm doing for him. So we've got, these are book review titles, okay? So we've got The Bletchley Riddle, A Study in Drowning, Iron Man, Something Strange, Fantastic Four, Old School, Better Than the Movies. These are all books that have been reviewed by Plugged In just in the last couple of months. They have many book reviews, YouTube channels, games, music, TV, and of course films.
Brilliant.
And I will make a note to myself to get you to remind me next week to talk to Adam. I'll forget otherwise. Yeah. To talk about GTA 5.
To write it, what GTA 5?
GTA 5.
Well, I can't believe we had to look it up. I just didn't. Had a blank on that. I didn't know what it was.
It went.
But I suppose it's so trending and so popular. People would know. I guess there were people shouting at the radio going, hello, we know what GTA stands for.
Well, quite possibly, but do you know what's in it?
No, I've never played it. I've never had a copy, so I don't know. That clip
I just read out from Plugged In, that's the nice bit. I didn't want to read out the rest of it. It's entirely appropriate for to read, by the way. It's Plugged In, of course it is. But I didn't fancy reading any more out on the radio.
No, absolutely fine. So I will. That's that one done. I don't know if we've got room for one more news item.
We could do another.
A short one. That's not very good. Oh, why is it most of them say something about Gen Z or Gen X, and I don't want you to get wound up again.
Still wound up about it. What does it matter what we call? Just they're people. Just love them.
I don't know.
Talk to them.
I don't know. I don't like that one. No, that's another one about Gen Z. Honestly, I'm not sure. What's that? No,
I can't see what you're looking at.
It's either AI or Gen Z, isn't it? It's just like, no, I'm sure we've done that one. No. I can't find one, if I'm honest, that's any good. What's that one on there? No.
Do you know, there's nobody else on radio right now doing exactly what we're doing.
Well, no,
don't want that. Don't fancy that.
Oh, what about? Oh no, that one got red. Oh, these are being signed off. I can't use ones that are already being used, can I?
Well, you can.
It might come to it. I don't know, because yeah,
we
maybe
can go
I
back
need
to music.
do that.
It's fine if we've got no more interesting stories.
No, I don't want to read them out.
No, go for it. It's fine.
I don't want
I'm
to
calm.
upset you.
Oh, it's fine. I'm okay.
Well, this one's
I'll breathe.
I think it's a bit lame, but study finds Gen Z spends the least time outdoors. So we're talking people in their 20s, early 20s, maybe. Which I can't
I'm
believe
not going to say who this
that.
was, because that would be appropriate. I was chatting to somebody last week about a future project, okay?
Yeah.
And they were saying one of the things that is their like buzz point of I'm not going to cope with this was when they say to people, what do you do in your spare time? And they would say nothing. And she, I guess, maybe thought initially, it's like, how was your school day? One of those. Okay, but what she realises, the more she said, but what do you do in your spare time? Nothing. What they actually meant is, in their spare time, they don't do anything.
Literally.
Ever. No. Maybe glancing at a phone.
Ah.
It's work, bathroom, sleeping.
Nothing. I think you can't do nothing. Because like even now, we're like, if we suddenly stopped, like did a freeze frame, we'd be doing something.
They're not doing
wouldn't
anything. And this is the thing. You need hobbies. Hobbies are important. Hobbies matter.
Okay, we'll
Life
get on
is
to
very
that.
boring without it.
Maybe we should do a show on hobbies. Or maybe we start talking about hobbies on Family Focus. That could be a feature, couldn't it? We'll try all kinds of things. So a new study has found that the Gen Z, sorry Andy, is spending about 25% less time outdoors than, I'm sorry Andy, Gen X. It's like a competition, isn't it?
So what they're actually saying is, Andy B translation. No, you can like Google Translate now and things. Yeah. Andy B translation. According to research, some people do less than others and other people do more than other people.
Oh, I know. So
we don't care the age. It doesn't make any difference. Some people like the woods.
I don't know.
Do you know what I discovered, right? Some women like to go into a forest for a walk. I know it's groundbreaking research. It isn't just
Some
men.
don't.
Some don't.
Ooh.
Do you know some women like playing football? I was completely aghast. I thought it was a man's only sport because, of course, that. Do you know, we don't care. Just get on with your life.
On weekdays,
do something.
Gen Z averages.
Don't watch other people living their life. Live your own.
So
do something amazing.
Did I say it was Gen Z is spending less than Gen Z? Oh, X.
I don't know.
So basically, Gen Z's 49 minutes outside, often just commuting, and Gen X clocks 65 minutes. I don't know how they get this stuff. So nearly 70% of Gen Z, so they can go days without stepping outside, with bad weather, lack of time, and not wanting to be alone among the main reasons.
I'm sorry, lack of time. You mean poor use of time?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Parents are also concerned. Kids average just 56 minutes outdoors daily, and over a third of parents blame screen time as the biggest barrier. Interestingly, many respondents said seeing...
When do we stop being honest and truthful?
Oh, no, listen to this. Interesting. This is something positive. Interestingly, many respondents said seeing nature on screen inspires them to go outside. There you go, with Yellowstone, Our Planet, and Survivor topping the list.
Okay.
So they watch the outside and go outside. See?
Yeah.
If we talk about outside, do you think people will want to go outside? Take their radio outside with us?
I don't know. I just... Do you know, I do despair at the world sometimes.
But I'm worried now. Have I been outside long enough? I think I was out for a couple of hours.
We were outside for 3 hours this morning.
I'm all right now, aren't I? Am I okay?
Yes.
How many hours is okay then? I mean, like, what would be the right amount of time to be outside? Whether you're Gen Z, X, B, Z, W, Y, whatever.
Whomever you are, being outside is a good thing.
But
Doesn't matter on your age, whether you're 10,
not last
20
night.
or 100.
Not last night. That was
No, not
not a
last
good
night.
time to be out.
No, was it last night Nathan thought, I'll just put some bags in the back of the car and came back absolutely saturated?
That was really
Do, you
funny.
know, do I need a raincoat? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not far. It's like
He
15
couldn't
feet
believe
from the
it.
kitchen. He came back like a drowned
He
rat.
couldn't believe. He said, "Do I stand under the car until this stops?" And it was like not going to stop. But he walked out dry and came back soaking wet. It was kind of funny, really.
The whole naming a group of people just,
It's annoying,
just
isn't it?
winds me
Yeah.
up.
What can we call ourselves? The dynamic duo, though. We've got like a group name, haven't we?
Yeah, but we're not saying how old we are. Cause, I wasn't around the first
so
time the dynamic duo
uncool.
music was in, so
So uncool to give you an age away, isn't
so
it?
I've got some music to fix the problem.
Oh, have you? Have you?
I actually have.
Oh, brilliant!
I have got some music
Oh,
to fix
fantastic! I knew you'd fix it.
it. Andy B topped it. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you live in the world. I don't care whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, a child. You're a human being and God loves you. He made you on purpose and with purpose, deliberately, because you're awesome. Don't be allowing people to stick you in a little box. Break out, break the walls, and do something amazing.
Yes. With that, you've got some music.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Mac and Laura, the delightful duo, married, beautiful people. This is Our Lancet Roots. The song, I have to be honest, it's one of my favourites. I think I'm allowed a favourite for them. I'm still upset I'd missed them at Big Church Festival because they're great. They're genuinely lovely people. Not only are they amazingly talented, between Laura's voice and Mac's handwork on that guitar, I'm not a guitarist. I have been a musician a long time. I watched him on a live interview. He was playing a song.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be all professional and interviewing, and I'm thinking,
Whoa.
it was amazing. So
I played this.
What?
I played this as a showstopper when I was covering your
Did you?
show.
It's a beautiful
on
song.
Wednesday. I
It was
love
sitting
it.
in the logs, you know.
Yeah.
So let's get the world back on an even footing with the beautiful, delightful Mac and Laura of Our Atlantic Roots and this glorious song, one of my favourites, Wild Flowers.
The world is right. Are we going to say goodbye?
Yes.
Bye for now.
Yes, I have an issue with names of people. Just people.
Thank you for joining us.
Wonderful people. It's all good. See you later.
See ya.